Perfect.
Perfect.
Once again, we cannot open a stream normally, and we're our own
Did that
most
help?
frequent chat.
Yes,
I think
that was
that
perfect.
helped.
That was
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
Thank you.
That was great.
Welcome to stream, everybody. Welcome to new emotes. If you hadn't noticed by our copious usage of said emotes,
We're the most excited
Nick sat
people.
down, made so many in one go, which
Thank
is
you,
how Nick
Nick.
made the
I
emotes.
was having fun. I got a bee in my bonnet that I wanted to update the emotes, and we had a whole week away from stream, so I said, let there be emotes.
When I put Hellions on pause, strange things happen to Nick.
It's true.
To all of us. Actually, I won't speak to everybody. To Nick and now to me, things happen.
Yeah, we have Hellions illness.
I don't know whether that is flattery or if that's something I should try and fix. Maybe we should go on hiatus for longer.
No.
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 I genuinely think if I tried, Sedona would come down and knock angrily on my door.
We go live anyway. We're playing without you.
We'll get rid of you. Yeah.
2 hours of just y'all sitting and role playing back and forth.
Yes.
Hello, chat. Welcome to Hellions of Carnocht, Season 2, Episode 17, a Pathfinder 2nd Edition actual play. I hope that you have all been having a wonderful Monday. Whether you be lurking, watching, chatting, listening, we are here to fuck shit up. As per usual. I am your DM for the session, as always. My name is Vash. You can find me as Doodle or Vash the Artist all over the internet. And I am joined by my wonderful cadre of friends.
Away.
Wow, friends. Who knew I could make those?
Wow.
We have Yenna, played by Dani, who goes by @Shalane.
Hi, I'm Dani, playing Yenna. God, it's been a minute, so I think the last thing is like we found people. We're sort of getting our shit together. Yenna's no longer a dragon, so that's good.
You and Yulie are together. What more do you need?
Yeah.
Abs.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, hand holding will get us through this. I think that's accurate.
I have faith.
We have Gwynn, played by Sedona, who goes by @Anodesu.
Hello, I'm playing Gwynn, who's been seeing things. And we'll get to that someday, maybe.
We gotta get to that soon. I'm very
See, yeah, please. Like
I'd
today.
really like to get to that, like today. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I have requests from the DM. Do the DM.
We have Noelani, played by Babs, who goes by @MustacheBabs.
What's up, everybody? Excited to be back on Noelani's energy level. Yeah, the Hellion sickness has been real this last week, and now we're ready to use all of that energy for good and chaos and whatever else we actually have to do for the plot.
We have Yulie, played by Doogs, who goes by @DexMonus.
Hello. Yeah, I'm with Yenna, so I'm good. I'm fine, and everything's fine, and I'm not worried about anything.
Wow, the amount of confidence you have right now.
The cope, I know. Is it coming through?
Yes.
That's a whole load of copium I'm sensing.
That's a lot of copium on this girl.
And
It's
lastly, we have Nick. Well, we have Tink and Nick. And Nick and Tink.
Wow.
And it's Nick? It's Nick.
No.
It's Nick.
Bad.
Yep.
Bad
It's
Methfield.
Nick. It's Nick. It's done now.
Shaking my head.
We have Tink, played by Nick, who goes by @NickToHorst and @Nick.Tattoos.
Hello. Yes, Tink is a good boy who's never done anything wrong. He's gonna beat the shit out of himself. And DM, we need you on captions.
And also, the good boyness now backed up by emojis. So
yes. Now you can see that he is in fact a good boy who's never done anything wrong, as I post them in chat.
Bold of you to assume I hadn't already seen that I was not on
I wasn't assuming anything. I can see where you are and where you're not.
Well, then let me in.
Yeah, you're in.
Unmute.
You
Unmute.
gotta
Unmute.
unmute.
Don't walk away. Don't walk away from the
Yeah,
window.
get back here. Okay, there you go. You're
As I
fine.
just walk across the flat and leave you guys. Hopefully our captions are now working correctly.
Yes, they're working.
And I'm here. We can't forget me.
No.
We can.
No.
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 Just type.
No.
Thanks, stupid monkeys. I feel so loved right now. Thanks for taking my lead.
That was excellent.
So, last time on Hellions of Carnocht, a whole load of shit went down.
Mom?
Last time on Hellions of Carnocht, okay, we had a lot of stuff happening.
Oh my god.
Go home.
Oh, honey, I've got a whole intro I need to do. Go home. Honestly. Oh my goodness. Yeah, a whole load of shit went down. Half of you are in the morgue.
Mhm.
Talking to original Tink. When the floor literally fell out from beneath you, revealing a giant golden Belial with too many hands and too many eyes. A chest being torn open by biblically accurate number of fingers and hands and grasping limbs. And Twink, the original Tink, had reached into your Belial's chest and pulled out a little golden human skull after being shot by Tink. That's important, can't leave that out. And offered it up to this vision of gold freakiness. While on the other side of town, over in the Garden District, Yenna ran into Balthazar and Yulie after a fight with one of the Inklings.
Right.
Right.
Generous.
And after running away from one of the Inklings. And are now knocking hastily upon Zinnia's door with a giant machine of mysterious origin. You hear the rapid tap 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 against the wood and the scurry of footsteps inside as Zinnia's grandson, looking harrowed and panicked, opens the door. Not expecting guests this late at night, he says. What are you all doing here? Are they even alright to be here? And Balthazar looks at the young man and is just like, we need to get him. We have a thing. And motions to the machine. And behind the young man in the doorway, you both have met Zinnia and her grandson. And as she sweeps into the hallway, you're once again struck by just how wizened this woman seems. I'd heard there was trouble up at the school, but I wasn't expecting you on my doorstep. Well, bring it in. Balthazar will motion for both of you to enter first.
Yeah, Yulie will kind of stumble in awkwardly.
Yulie, the moment that you step over the threshold to the home, I would like you to just roll a very quick perception.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh my god, my dice are still in the box. Embarrassing. 24.
24. There are a multitude of coats in the hallway. More than should belong to just a two-person household.
Yeah, I think Yulie blurts out, "Oh, who else is here?"
Balthazar heaving the machine inside, shutting the door. Just says, everyone.
What does
You,
that
Yulie will
mean?
look at Yenna. Yeah.
I think what your professor means to say is that anyone who knows about what's going on in town ends up here at some point in the evening. Come on in. Can I get you tea? You probably need a good calming down after what you've been through.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
She leads you into the solarium, the place where you had last taken tea with Zinnia, a glass room filled with a multitude of plants and her herb gardens. And you see that, yes, everybody is indeed here. This is a very full room.
Everybody who?
Yeah.
There's about 15 people in this room.
Oh my god.
Eyes big. Eyes big.
First of note is the familiar face of Cauriel and his loyal entourage. You see Cal and Fury and Hans. You also see Bernard sequestered in the corner, writing furious notes in a notebook. The rest of the faces are not familiar to you, but a couple you might have seen moving around town. They all go quiet as you enter. Both of you may roll perception if you would like.
Okay.
I rolled really bad. I got a 16.
I got a 17.
We're a little overwhelmed. There's a lot of people in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a lot of people in here. Definitely more than you'd possibly been expecting. But it's not hard to see the pile of clear crystals on the table in the center of the room. Very similar to the ones you've been finding all over the city.
Sorry, found what? Or what's in there?
The stones that you currently have too many of,
Oh.
Yulie,
Right. Yeah, okay.
and cannot hold. You've been juggling them for the past hour. In fact, as you enter, Yulie in particular, you draw a lot of attention. And a few people instantly start whispering.
Yulie looks super uncomfortable.
Mhm.
I think did Zinnia follow us in? Is Zinnia there, or did she hold back to like talk to Balthazar or something?
She has held back to talk to Balthazar. You two are kind of a lone front in this room against everybody else right now.
Okay. What sort of surfaces are like what other things are out other than stones?
I need you to roll perception for that.
Oh god. Just
Yep.
wondering if I can finally put all this shit down.
If you're just looking for an empty surface, you can put everything down. There are plenty of tables in this room.
I got a 27 to see what other people have put down.
There's a multitude of books. There's several scrolls. There are packs and bags that appear to be equipment that are set down but hovering nearby people close enough that you think they might belong to certain people around the room.
Okay.
There is also a strange mechanical setup towards the far end of the room, which is where Cal is situated, wherein they appear to be placing stones in, and clear stones come out.
Interesting.
Oh,
Okay. Yulie will be doing some sort of like slapstick shit like she's in a movie where she's looked around, gets super overwhelmed, turns around to say something to Balthazar, realizes he's not there, turns back around, drops something, picks it up, and then goes, "Hi." Okay. We'll just look for the nearest surface to set everything down.
There is a large table where you can see a map of Carnocht has been laid down, but there's also clear areas that you can set everything down if you would like to. It also appears that Cariel's conspiracy board, someone went back and fetched it, and it is now in the room.
Great. If there's already a place that has like a map, I think she would just put all of the papers and things that she brought, because some of them were maps as well. So I think she'd just put all of it nearby there.
Cal takes the first few steps towards you, and this is the first time you've seen him since you ran out the room following Yenna.
Right.
He'd gone off like a shot, ostensibly after Balthazar, so you thought, but clearly he'd ended up here. I've got to be honest, I didn't think I'd see either of you here tonight.
are you glad to see us?
As glad as anybody can be to see anyone at the end of the world, I suppose.
Sorry, what?
I do owe you an explanation.
An end of the world explanation?
When it had been revealed to me that Abraxas had made a move upon Balthazar, I had thought that we were entering a series of events that we have seen before. You hear someone in the back of the crowd whisper, "They don't know about the loops." Someone
Yulie will look at
shushes them.
Yenna to see if there's any comprehension on Yenna's face.
Yenna is like gritting her teeth at hearing the end of the world stuff is just like, what the hell? But hearing the loops specifically makes her go, oh no. And she's just like grimacing really hard at that.
Indeed, I had rather gathered this entire meeting to discuss what to do.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I think explanations are probably where you should start.
Very well. We're stuck in a time loop. As
Mhm.
far as anybody can tell, one that has been going on for several thousand years at this point.
Yulie sits down immediately.
The people within this room are those who are aware of the loops.
Okay.
We are currently preparing for the timeline to be reset.
Wait. Everybody here knows that loops are happening. Why? Why does everybody else know? What's special about everybody in this room?
Cal genuinely looks lost for words at that. And you see a young man with golden hair step forward. I don't think it's anything that particularly makes us special, so much as it is we've either discovered the loops ourselves and come together in some roundabout way, or We have simply been sought out by Balthazar or Zinnia for help. That there is nothing special about any of us. We are simply the ones who know.
But we don't know. You're saying this has happened before. You remember it happening before. We don't. I don't.
My dear, I understand that this can be rather hard to take in. I find counting your breaths can help. This is my 4th loop. My name is Horace Hausen.
Do I recognize that name?
Roll history. Da-da-da-ba-da-ba-ba.
I don't have history. I don't have it.
You don't have history. You are
No.
100% correct. It's society. I am a fool.
Shit.
It's society or conspiracy.
I was gonna ask if one of my lawyers could help.
Mm-hmm.
I'll roll conspiracy. Sure. Oh God, I rolled bad again. I'm having a panic attack. I rolled
Oh,
another 6.
Yulie.
I rolled another 2 for 16.
Unfortunately, the name is not familiar to you.
Yeah.
Hausen feels like it might ring a bell, but you really can't recall anything right now.
Nice to meet you. I'm Yulie.
It's very nice to meet you too. And I am incredibly sorry that this is how you've had to find out about all of this, and at the end of such a loop.
How do you know it's the end? How do we know? How do we know it's an ending? What are the indicators?
Balthazar sets a hand on your shoulder, Yulie, and yours, Yenna, as he enters the room, having heard the tail end of your question. Usually, things get a little weird at the end. Abraxas, and I'm sure at this point you've seen Tink's counterpart, tend to make a move on myself or Zinnia, at which point it's usually only a matter of time.
But you're both fine. You're both fine, so
Only through love.
Right. He tried.
And the magic in the school is getting strange. There's usually a moment at the end where another world starts to crash into this one. You might have seen it in the
that mean?
desaturation of the school. It's theoretically still kind of iffy, but you know how dimensional planes can exist on different layers, sort of like a mathematical onion.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, sometimes they crash into each other. And unlike an onion, they are not made of matter, so they sort of pass through each other.
Right. It's like how the Feywild is here and not here, but
Uh,
but
yeah,
they're not supposed to touch. That's the whole point of them being separate planes. Why are they touching?
I imagine because of the loops, destabilizing the very nature of this timeline and this world.
Okay.
It's only a theory, which is unfortunately the best that I can give you.
Okay.
An older woman, clearly a human in her like 60s, 70s, steps forward. Several of us have been through a multitude of loops, but none of us really know the science behind any of this. We've all been working in our separate stages, in our separate parts, to try and stop whatever is happening. Unfortunately, It's rather hard to catch the slippery buggers. At least until they decide that they want to be around. And facing Abraxas head-on is usually like taking on a charging rhinoceros.
Oh, he's he's not immune to magic.
Magic, you say?
Yeah.
You've had a run-in with him? What particular kind of magic? She instantly pulls out a notebook. Several other people across the room do exactly the same thing.
Yenna's eyes go like really big, like, oh, I said a thing that got too much attention on me. Oh no.
Was
Yeah.
there a particular type?
Spirit, good. Uh, whatever I'm channeling when I cast my spells.
Your particular casting has a special effect upon Abraxas?
It's you watch Yenna do like the toddler thing of like getting close to like Balthazar's like leg. Like, I want to be
Yeah.
hidden right now. Too many people are looking at me.
In a very old habit, he just sort of puts his hand on the back of your head.
He doesn't like fire. Yeah.
Yenna, if you would like to roll Arcana.
Yeah.
How much do you know about your own magic?
Boy, apparently not a lot
Uh-oh.
because it's
Uh-oh.
innate talent,
Uh-oh.
apparently. With a plus 13, I got 17.
You have just been given
No,
a
you got
natural
20.
20.
God save
I
her.
I love Stupid Monkey's like, roll for it. Oh no, I'll fix this. Okay, yeah. Okay, fine. Yeah, Yenna knows all about her magic. Thank you, Stupid Monkeys.
Yenna, you take a breath and settle yourself. And come to the instant and instinctual understanding that the magic that you use is tied to an inner spiritual energy that is attached to the very nature of life. It is the very core of magic that connects it to the mortal world. When people say weave and the core and unmutilated state of magic, this is what they mean. That is the magic that you have been channeling that harmed Abraxas. Would you like to try and pass that on to everyone?
Yeah. Back home, it is described differently than here. Academically, you would call it the weave, and it's sort of like raw magic. At home, it's like the reason why things have life. It's divine, but also like not connected to like specific pantheon or anything like that. It's just what is life. And yeah, I can channel that in ways that I mostly for healing, but also for self-defense. And it seems to burn him, which kind of suggests he's in the realm of necromancy.
The realm of necromancy, you say?
Yeah, he heals unnaturally.
Yes, we've noticed in last encounters with him.
Yeah.
Moira, by the way, my name is Moira. It's very good to meet you, girl.
Nice to meet you. Gives a
Yenna,
little,
was it?
yes. Just a little curtsy.
Moira just extends a hand.
We'll shake it and just be like, that's not normal. And this is Yulie.
Oh,
Well
hi.
met, the both of
Yes.
you.
Hello.
She has more practical understanding of these kinds of things.
No, that's not, that's.
A more practical understanding of the stones, it seems, and Moira taps each of the stones that you have brought in turn with her pen.
She'll like look at Balthazar like a lifeline. I
He kind of
don't
turns to Yulie
know.
and says, "Don't look at me."
Oh God. I stole them. I took them.
The entire room goes silent.
Hi. Hi. Okay.
Everybody is looking at you, Yulie. Some people with awe, some with a little bit of fear. Most of them like,
Okay.
what the fuck?
Yulie will kind of like will try to just shake off the anxiety and we'll go, okay, all right, yeah, everybody knows everything here, right? Everybody knows this stuff, right? So okay, the other Tink showed up and he had all of the stones, and I figured that was probably bad, so I took all of them from him, and then I didn't know where to go because I didn't know how to not run into him again. And then Balthazar said to just follow him with them, so that's them. I took them from him, and apparently that's good, right?
The room is still looking at you silently.
Please, someone say something.
It's definitely good. The other Tink.
Cal just nods kind of mutely and goes, no, yes, no, that's good.
Okay, that's a question. You asked a question then.
I did ask a question, indeed I did. Particularly, please don't mind my asking for clarification here. Are any of these stones his?
I don't know. This she like starts to say something and then worries it's gonna freak people out more. Um, she'll point to Abraxas's stone. I'll say this one is Abraxas's stone.
The room breaks out in immediate like whispering, muttering.
Okay,
Someone's
okay.
like, they've got to be lying. That can't be. And then look at it. That's a stone. Why would she lie about that? Cal holds up a hand and everybody falls silent. That's Abraxas's stone.
Yeah. Oh, when we had the confrontation with him, she'll like gesture to Moira. I think that's the word Moira used. I took it. I know it sounds like I steal stones a lot. I don't. These are the first 2 times I've ever done it.
Yulie, it doesn't matter how many times you steal stones, you've done a marvelous job.
Thank you.
Which poses the question of what happens if the world resets and they don't have stones.
What she'll point to the machine that people are putting stones into and they're coming out clear. What is that? What is that for? What does that do?
Balthazar kind of clears his throat. It wipes stones.
The memories in the stones?
Correct. We had several people decide not to be a part of further loops.
Oh.
It happens. And for their protection, we wipe the stones. They won't remember any of the time loops other than the one they are in.
Does that mean our stones were wiped before this? Because I don't remember anything before. I don't remember ever doing any of this before.
Cal and Balthazar share a look. You may roll perception if you'd like to.
Yeah, I would love to. Bro, these rolls are heinous.
Oh no.
I got a 17.
You get a reroll with your
You have a
with
hero
your
point,
necklace.
and you have the necklace.
you
You
have
have
the
a
You should do
lucky
it.
reroll.
You should do it.
I'm re-rolling. I'm re-rolling. I'm re-rolling. I'm re-rolling. Please.
I was
We
wondering
need
when you all were
this.
going to remember the necklace, and I love that it's after you meet Zinnia again.
Okay, I got a 28 that time.
Yes, yes.
28.
Yes.
Okay. The look they are sharing is definitely two adults deciding precisely how much to tell two young adults.
She stares at them.
Please roll intimidation.
Can I use my feet? Can I use my pointed question feet?
You can indeed use your pointed question feed if you would like to use it.
Fantastic. Yeah. I will ask the question again. Were our stones wiped? And they can lie, but I get a +4 to figure out if they're lying.
As far as we can tell. And please bear in mind, we don't precisely know what happened. But you were all cognizant of the loops for a short while, several cycles ago. Something happened in the end of one of the timelines, wherein we believe your stones were stolen by the other Tink, and motions to several of the stones that you've just put on the table, Yulie. Usually, a stone, if it still retains memories, will find its way to the person it belongs to through hell and high water. We really don't know how that works. They just appear. It's like you turn around and you trip over the fucking things. But when Tink's counterpart has it, he has some way to turn off the locating. It is possible that he perhaps tried to destroy some, hence the shards that you were finding all over the place. But it is also possible that he has simply been keeping them close.
So you don't think they were wiped? You just think they were stolen?
I believe so.
And
As
those
does
aren't
Balthazar.
them? Those aren't our stones. Points to the pile.
I genuinely can't tell you. I never saw the stones that belonged to you. Unfortunately, I was brought into the fold in a loop in which you weren't present.
Yulie suddenly gets kind of a panicked look on her face and looks at Yenna and then at Balthazar. Everybody else is still with him. We have to go get them.
What?
Sorry, I took that as a total Yenna being like, what?
They're
She wasn't there. It's true.
they're
The other Tink. When I took all of the stones, he went back through this like magic door that Gwynn
Yeah.
made, and they all followed him through it, and they're with him somewhere.
They could be there. They could be in the other place. I think he can go back like freely at will. They could get trapped there like Brick was.
Then what are we gonna do?
It's just gonna look at Cal and just be like, like, theoretically, he's your brother, like, from another time, right?
There is no theoretically about it, he is.
Okay. Okay. Well, mm. We don't trust him, right?
The room looks around each other, and Cal just sighs and goes, "Unfortunately, we have not been able to get through to him. Balthazar keeps trying." You get the sense that this is an argument that has come up between them several times.
Okay. I have a really important question. Why is there only other Tink and not other the rest of us?
It's Balthazar that answers you, Yenna. And it's an unfortunately simple one. I don't know. I was there shortly after the loops were created. I remember the most of anybody in this room. And I don't know why he is out of time and another Tink exists. It's one of the questions of science that I haven't been able to find an answer to. But
Alright.
it's one we've been asking. And we should continue to ask.
I mean, I guess hypothetically, and not even necessarily specifically us, but if Abraxas wanted to control him, wanted to convince him that this was the only route he could take, then one of the important things would be to isolate him. So
Yeah.
maybe we were there at some point, or someone was.
I mean, we went to the library, and the library says there have been other instances of us, so we were involved.
Wait,
at
you've been
some
to the
point.
archives?
Yeah, a lot of stuff happened while you were gone.
Balthazar looks duly chastised at that.
I almost killed a guy
I'm
because
dying.
you weren't there.
He looks less surprised at that.
He's like, yeah, and
It's very like, no, that tracks.
He has raised this stupid child. A lot has happened, and I had to learn a lot of stuff the hard way.
I'm sorry.
The next time I want a book, you should just give me the book, and just like holds up the book that she stole.
He immediately sighs and tries to grab the book back.
No, she's like hugging it. Like,
I
mine
would
now.
like you to roll a dex save, please. Let's rollies.
I will bite this man, I swear to God. I rolled an 8. What's the total?
That's okay. He rolled a 1.
good.
Excuse me. But yeah.
You managed to keep the book.
Yeah. Yenna is like acting angry because it's the easier emotion than being like, I was scared. So it's like, she's got like the corner tears, but she's like, I refuse to cry in front of strangers.
We do have a game changer for this.
What does that mean?
It means I stole a machine that I'm not quite sure what it does, but I think it might control the time loops. The entire room broke out into the same kind of muttering it did when Yulie revealed the stones. Cal just lets it go at this point, giving Balthazar the most deadpan, you did what the fuck kind of look.
Well,
It's in the
do
try and turn it on if you want to.
we have people here that can figure out what it does?
Moira is already trying to leave the room to get at the machine.
Never mind. Okay, great.
Hi.
We can figure out how to use it, but maybe not the full extent of what it will do.
That's so scary.
All of this is scary. And
Yeah.
there's a reason I was trying to keep you out of it. I'm sorry.
Your heart was in the right place, but also this worked in like the worst way possible.
Yeah, it really kind of did, huh?
Yeah. I don't think keeping us out of the loop makes sense. Clearly, if the stones are going to find us, it also, and apparently also evil Tink and Abraxas are going to find us, then us not knowing things just leads us to being stupid and vulnerable.
In our defense, in last loops, keeping you away from this information proved a lot easier than it has this time around.
Just kind of squints at him. Like,
But for what it's worth, I'm glad that you've been digging. It's nice to have you know.
mm-hmm.
He kind of shoots a look to Cal, who immediately motions to the rest of the people gathered there and starts murmuring orders. You see small groups of them pick up stones that still hold color and leave. Some stay, others hunch over the maps, finalizing positions before rolling them up into backpacks and equipment packs that are handed out to the groups as they go about their new missions. If you would like to try and overhear anything, you can roll perceptions.
I'm not gonna do that. I am gonna ask, can I get some paper, or can I get a lot of paper, actually? I need to write
There are
down.
copious amounts of paper. You can get as much as you want.
Cool. I'm sure you're gonna make me roll for this, but I remember when Yenna was like poking around at like the weave and some of the stuff and like realized there was like time and like weird magic where like the code had gone wrong. I want to transcribe as much of that as possible to be like, if this helps figure out how machine work or the
Yenna,
loop.
I would like you to roll. What laws do you have? You've got.
Academia, alcohol, dragon lore, and self.
Was that alcohol?
Yeah, you let me have it.
I did, yeah. I forgot about that.
That's
for
how
her.
Queen's fault, to be fair.
Please roll academia for
Okay.
writing this out in a way that people can understand.
I have gained it, but I haven't actually trained in it yet. So.
Yep.
Total of 16.
Okay. Unfortunately, given the pressure of the moment, your notes are fairly crude.
Mm-hmm.
But the core basis of the magical equations that you are laying out, you think are as solid as you can make them without seeing the original spell work.
Mm-hmm.
It's a decent result.
Yeah. And I'll try to explain that it's like this is a fragment of like I think what's happening, and I think it's because it's not complete, it's misbehaving, which I think is why we are in loops.
Do you mind if I give copies of this to each research group we have?
It's probably best if more people look at it, because if more I don't know how it works, but somebody might have some kind of it's blending two schools of magic, which is already bad. So I don't like it.
Yeah, neither do we. He immediately sets to writing down copies of what you've given him.
Mm-mm.
Handing each one out to certain teams that have formed around the room. It is dutifully tucked inside the coat pockets of several people, including himself, and he hands one through the doorway into the hall to Moira.
What is Bernard doing?
Making himself as small and unobtrusive as possible in the corner, kind of attempting to hide behind a book.
Oh my gosh.
I was waiting for you to ask what Bernard
Mood.
was doing. Bernard is pretending he is not here.
I think while all of the hustle and bustle is happening, Yulie will walk over to where Bernard obviously is. Hi.
He looks over the top of the book and then looks back down at the book as though he hasn't heard you.
Yulie will just kind of, is he sitting?
Yes.
Yulie will just sit next to him and wait.
Oh, Yulie! Oh, fancy
Hi.
seeing you here. Hi.
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 Um,
Wow, like this is so. I wouldn't have expected this to happen. What are you doing here?
well, I think you probably overheard, right?
Oh yeah.
Did you, sorry, this is a weird question to ask. Did you know us before we met?
Only once. I don't know if that makes it better or worse.
No, I'm trying to kind of wrap my head around everything.
Yeah. I
So
still haven't wrapped mine around stuff.
So you remember a loop? Just one or
Like 5 minutes of one. Honestly, I thought it was a dream until I spoke to Professor Balthazar about it.
now you're wrapped up in all this?
I mean, he said to come here and that I'd be safe here, so here I came. Haha. I am overwhelmed.
Yeah.
This is a little bit of a step up from ghosts, right? Whew.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah. It's a lot. It was good to see a familiar face when I walked in.
Yeah. So it sounds like you guys have been having a time of it. And, oh gosh, I can't even believe Tink and the others. From what they've been saying in the room, oh boy.
Yeah.
This is out of my pay grade.
Yeah. I was
mean,
just
they don't
excited
even
to go to
pay us.
school.
Me
So-
too. Me
Yeah.
too. Never thought I'd be longing for homework. Right?
Oh, I love homework.
Oh,
but
okay.
I see
Well,
I see what you mean
hate it.
though.
Yeah.
No,
No.
I get
yeah.
it.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
If there's a way to do it, or once we sort of figure things out,
Mhm.
I think Yenna and I are gonna try and help Tink and Gwynn and Noelani. Do you want to come or do you want to stay here?
Man. Oh boy. You know that's probably not gonna go well, right?
Why?
They say he can't be beat.
We're not trying to beat him, just to get our friends out of there. And if it loops, it loops. But I don't know. I can't just leave them there.
Yulie.
Yeah.
I would like you to roll diplomacy.
Okay. No.
No. What did you roll?
You aren't gonna believe these rolls, man. 2 nat ones in a row is crazy.
Oh my god.
I love a very heartfelt conversation that ends in an abject failure.
Bro, honestly, me too. Especially in this situation where it's like
fantastic.
it makes
He shouldn't
sense for
come.
him to be like, actually, absolutely not.
Yeah, it's like I'm not coming on your suicide mission. It's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, that's really sweet and all, but
That's tough for Bernard, to be fair.
Yulie. Are you really sure, says Smoshy? Would you like to roll again?
I would love to.
Third time's the charm, right?
I love Bernard and I want him to do something.
Yeah,
I also love Bernard.
he's
Okay, I
bound to
gotta-
work at some point.
I got a 26 that time.
26.
Yeah.
I'm doing my own roll.
Okay.
It's doing a wisdom save.
It's true. The smart response is to not come.
Yeah,
For
okay,
sure.
yeah. We would not hold it against him.
No.
Yeah, don't get swept up in this bullshit, man. Just stay home. But
Well, like,
also come with us.
If you did.
You could get your own emote.
You could get your own emote, Jesus Christ.
It's just the Saint Bernard.
Oh, it's a good one.
It's pretty good.
Just put ideas in Nick's head and see if they happen.
He looks down at his knees where he's holding the book with white knuckles. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll come.
Okay. Great.
I don't know what good I'll be, but I'll come.
I think the more people that care to help them, the better. And I think you and I have both spent years of our lives reading about fantastical things, and maybe it's good for us to actually make ourselves do fantastical things, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. Okay.
I'm with you, Yulie.
Okay. Great. Oh, gosh. Okay. Now to just figure out where we're going. Okay. Great. She'll like get up and start doing that, whatever that is.
Gwynn, Noelani, and Tink.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Somewhere in the nebulous dimension of the Lyceum, you stand across from a being of unknowable nature. As the tired, haggard form of an older Tink holds out a small golden skull to something he looks at with adoration in his eyes. What y'all doing?
I think in Gwen's case, she's gonna reach for Noelani's hand and like try to grab it to get her attention.
It's cold to the touch. She is like like she just got dropped in like a bucket of cold water.
Oh no.
I think it probably takes Gwyn like an extra moment to try to like get her to snap out of it, because Noelani is like saucer eyes, like just like staring at whatever this thing is. But yeah, she can it's very clear, like Gwen wouldn't even have to roll for it. It's very clear that Noelani is like very like like just like in this bit of a stupor out of like whatever this is and the situation we found ourselves in.
Okay. Yeah, she kind of like squeezes her hand a couple times. It's like, do you know what this is at all? Do you recognize it?
Um she's just like even scared of like using her voice. She will use mind link.
Okay.
She's gonna cast mind link. You know, she's Gwyn is holding her hand, so she'll like look into Gwen's eyes and I you know, Gwen can see images of the Fey realm and like Noelani studying over like her schoolwork as a kid and whatnot, but she'll learn. Link your mind to the target's mind, mentally impart to the target an amount of information in an instant that could otherwise be communicated in 10 minutes. So
Oh.
Gwyn now knows that Noelani's like the Fae study history, of course, like in their own histories about the celestial beings and their relation to what might have happened to celestial beings, their world, and therefore its destruction. And some of the stories that Nolly would have learned as parables, featuring celestial beings. And the fact that Noelani is like, we may have truly crossed the line here if we're messing with like celestial beings involved in this problem.
Gwyn, like sidebar. Boy, I could use that spell.
Gwyn never wanting to talk.
And so, yeah, because this is like a one-way thing, right?
It is, yeah. It's just kind of
Okay.
like you look into Noelani's eyes and now you know all of these things, and there's no like communication, like
Okay.
unless we were to use message. So
Okay. So, sorry, cat on lap suddenly. Yeah, Gwyn will stare, and she's quiet for a moment and squeezes her hand again as like confirmation that she sees what what is scaring Noelani so much. And it's gonna make it kind of oh my god, sorry. It's
no,
cat.
you're good.
No, it's okay.
It's so up in my business.
If you need there to
yeah,
be something
if
other
you-
than reverent silence,
yeah, go. You go first. I need to process this for a second.
Yeah.
You go ahead.
yeah,
We're
while
having a
the
moment.
Shoot him
girls
again,
are
shoot him again.
yeah, while the girls are actually processing some information, I think Tink has like completed his buffering time of like watching this man effectively like kill Belial, shooting him, trying to have a conversation. It's not fucking working. And I think he is going to grab the other Tink's wrist that's holding the skull and try to pull him back.
I am going to need you to roll either an attack or an athletics/acrobatics roll. This is technically a grapple.
I could do acrobatics. I'm so close to being like punches him. But I don't think that's the intent right now.
Do you still have a gun in your hand, by the way?
I think he probably like maybe. But like the
Okay.
other hand, like it wouldn't be.
Yep, no, I just wanted to know.
Yeah. Oh, it's a 28 acrobatics.
Please describe to me how you lean across the hospital bed with your dead situationship to grab your older self's wrist and make it acrobatic.
Well, no, he was close to like effectively the head of the table because he had
Yes.
already patched up original Tink. So I don't think he was necessarily like I don't think his dead not boyfriend is in the middle of them. Thank you very much.
Okay.
That would make that much more awkward. But I think there is definitely an aspect of probably like almost like jumping on his own back. Like jumping on like Tink's back to like
Frog hopping?
grab at like backpack. Like
Yeah.
and like
Oh, fuck.
grabbing at his own hand to like pull it back towards both of them, basically.
You succeed in climbing onto his back before he realizes that you have even done anything to grab his wrist. I need you to make a dex save.
Yeah, no worries. So 27 reflex.
You feel victorious as you pull back the hand that holds the skull, watching as weirdly a mechanical hand that is like yours but is not like yours closes. And then all that victory plummets as your stomach drops. You are flipped over his head and across the room, and the gun is no longer in your hand. You know, that really wasn't the best move you could have made. I appreciate that you had to try. Really, I do.
What the fuck are you doing? Just put
He
him back.
shoots you.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Does a 24 hit?
He sure does.
Would you like to remind me how much damage this gun does?
Oh yeah. It's 1d6 unless you crit.
Any pluses?
No, just 1d6. It was just
Okay.
a crit before, so it was insane.
That is a full 6 that you've got right there.
Yeah, no worries. He screams.
And he's gonna fire again.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It does a 22 hit.
Oh, meets it, beats it.
That is a 5 damage.
Can Gwyn move?
You may all roll initiative.
Oh, of course.
Sorry.
It's toxic yaoi, I swear to God.
Yeah, seriously.
Hey, it's Pride Month. I gotta. Can you hear the boss music starting up in the background? I can.
Yeah. I got a much better shot off on him though, just saying.
Don't brag about that. You got 2 bullets
Oh.
in you.
I think we have to. Do we have to roll? Because I think we match. We're matchy.
Yeah, if you've got the same initiative, what is your reflex?
My
Sure.
reflex is
Like your
My-
dexterity number.
Oh, just
The-
dexterity or
the-
reflex?
The ability score.
Okay. 3. So you first. Also, Babs, add your perception. Unless you already did, in
Ah.
which case, RIP.
No. I did not, but thank you. Thank you for the reminder.
Oh, buddy.
That's better. I was like freaking out. I was like, oh, how did I flub this so hard?
Okay, so I believe Gwynn goes first in the initiative order,
Yeah.
followed by a Tink,
Yeah.
followed by a Babs.
That's
Oh,
a me.
oh,
Yes.
lovely.
Indeed. And unfortunately, both Babs and Tink got outbeaten by Mr. I Now Have the Gun
Wait, what do you mean?
on initiative.
Rude.
He also
So-
rolled a 29.
He rolled a 30.
Oh, fuck.
Wow.
And that is a 21 to hit.
Me?
Yep.
Fucking dodge.
You finally got cottoned onto the fact that he's shooting you.
Yeah. He moves out of the way, rolls out of the way before he can shoot again.
And that is a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that one hits.
Okay. And that was a crit.
See you later, guys.
No.
So a crit is 2d6 plus 1d10.
Okay. You are so fucking lucky right now. I rolled a 1 on the d10, so that's 10 points
Phew.
of damage.
Cool.
And he has to stop and reload.
I mean, that's
I
good
don't know
at
what
least.
you thought this would achieve. But I hope you realize that all you've done is secure, in my knowledge, that you're an enemy if you're gonna try and stop.
Maybe if you would tell me what the fuck you were doing, I wouldn't have to be trying to fucking stop you.
I'm trying to save him for all of us.
None of
And,
these are words that describe what you're doing. He's so done with himself because he knows this is exactly how he would be answering the question. He doesn't know what it means.
Gwynn, you're up.
Okay, cool. I think she's gonna just try real fast to cast sleep on him. Tink's far enough away, I think.
Okay, and what are the parameters of your sleep spell?
Sorry. Where did it go? There it is. So it's a 5-foot burst. So I think Tink is out of range, so he won't get hit. Each creature in the area becomes drowsy, possibly nodding off. A creature that falls unconscious from this spell doesn't fall prone or release what it's holding. The spell doesn't prevent creatures from waking up. But yeah, so I need to roll. I guess it's also like a will save.
A will save?
Mhm.
Okay, against what? What's the number?
Sorry. 22?
And theoretically, on a fail, what happens?
What if my spell fails?
No, on that will save.
That will save.
Okay, Okay.
Just theoretically.
Yeah. So just a standard failure?
What's an unstandard failure?
A critical failure?
You can crit fail.
Yeah, no, I know. What happens on a crit fail?
Creature falls unconscious and is still unconscious. If it is still unconscious after 1 hour, it wakes up automatically.
So, Tink, you get off that really sick one-liner of those words. Those aren't even words, they don't even mean anything. And you watch as the older other you collapses backwards, gun flying in the air out of a slack hand, snoring his head off.
Tink runs over and grabs the
No!
gun.
Why would you do that?
Wait, no!
Wait.
Whose side are you on, my beacon?
Fucking believable.
Oh,
Banned,
Mighty
banned.
Beacon, I love you for that. I love you so much for that right now.
Traitor.
Is what would happen in a perfect world where you were guaranteed to win and everything would work and it would all be sunshine and rainbows. Instead, because you have cast a spell on him,
Oh no.
he gets to take a reaction on you.
Thanks, Deacon.
Sorry.
He turns to you,
Yep.
points a finger.
Uh-huh.
Did I ask you to get involved? And I need you to make a Constitution save, please.
Okay.
Fortitude, sorry.
Fortitude.
This is what happens when I play D&D on the off weeks, I swear to God.
Okay. 15. Oh, 15. I mistyped.
A 15?
Yep.
You feel a lurching in your stomach,
Oh, fun.
like acid clawing its way up your throat. And you can't move. You're paralyzed for the next round.
Fun.
You also take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
This is bullshit.
Noelani, what are you doing?
Oh boy.
Oh, me.
Yeah, Tink goes first.
No,
Oh, yeah,
also.
Tink does go first. I'm sorry, I forgot you existed. What are you doing, Tink?
Fucking slams hands down on table. I don't know.
Yeah,
He took
it's
my
not like we have
gun.
any better.
I'm just still laughing at fucking fist being like the first thing. Oh dear. Okay. I mean, I think he kind of just has to run back in there, which is not the best idea. I think he's gonna crack a numbing tonic. So it'll be just give myself a couple temporary hit points here. Don't worry about that. Tink looks wrecked. Also as well. Which makes a lot of sense. Honestly, the best place to be if someone's trying to shoot you and they don't have any bullets left in the chamber is going to be right up in their face trying to get the gun back.
Right. You're so right. It's true.
I couldn't have reloaded.
I mean, I'm the only one who has anything to reload. He theoretically doesn't have bullets either. Hopefully. Unless he's planned for this somehow.
This exact moment? Who could say?
Honestly, I wouldn't put it past him. Yeah, no, I think he's gonna run in. And try to I still have one of those stupid poisons. And I am gonna try and throw Clown Monarch on him.
Your signature move for
My
this one.
signature move. Sorry, my cat
Please
is
roll
yowling.
attack.
I have such good news for you. That was a nat 1.
I see.
It's nice knowing y'all.
Oh,
I
boy.
need Noelani and Gwynn to please make reflex saves.
Rest
Okay.
in peace,
Sure,
everyone.
absolutely.
I can't make a reflex save. I'm
No,
paralyzed.
You can't.
You can't. Yeah, no, that's true. It's an auto fail. Noelani, just in case.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is an attack? What was this?
This is a vial of poison hurtling through the air towards you.
Okay. Great. Yeah.
To-
Hold on one
To
second.
be fair, my intention was not to throw it at him,
Okay.
but was
That's good to
to run up on him and do this.
Yeah. And you nat 1.
Yes. But what I'm saying is
Are you
Eh.
offering to take this upon yourself?
I think that is probably what happens. I think he just falls flat on his face and hits his own poison.
There's a
Oh, maybe
spear
it's
point.
fate.
Oh, Smoshy, our
Maybe
Chata
it's
Smoshy
fate.
has just offered a hero point. Smoshy, is that for Tink?
Since apparently we've been giving natural 20s to anybody around here.
How are we changing the time loop, Smoshy? Oh, goodness. It did go to shit so fast. Good to specify which
Yeah.
thing.
Specify which Tink. It is 100%. There are 2 of them right now. And behind the scenes, we've been calling the other Tink Twink.
I really appreciated your restraint in having Cal never call him Twink. Because I can hear
on
you
actual stream.
I hear you stop before you're like, I can't say that.
Smoshy, Tink Prime, again to clarify,
would be NPC Tink, would be
would be
original Tink.
NPC Tink.
He is technically
Yeah, it's
Tink Prime.
Technically. Yeah.
If you mean player Tink, that's Tink. 3
Why
5
do we
1
make
2.
this so hard for ourselves? We didn't have
Listen,
that.
This was my
Listen.
fault. This was 100% my fault.
Not Tink 3512. I know, chat's on the side of evil today. Honestly, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Me very much so too.
Casting's on the side of the NPCs.
Yeah.
'Cause it's
Chat
Brooke
is
is
the
here.
This
is
is just
the
because Brick's not
combative.
here. Chat's like, how can we cause chaos?
We
Yeah.
have another random dude to buff for no reason.
Oh, it's
PC
PC Tink.
Thank
I
you,
was
thank
like,
you,
I was
Smoshy.
like, Smosh, you would not do me dirty like that. I had to wait for the confirmation. It's like Smosh, you would never, not to me.
The players were about to lose all faith in chat.
No,
No. We would never. We got
No,
emojis.
never.
So that's
27.
a hero point for you then. 27?
27. I already rolled. I was waiting.
Okay,
I had it
alright.
typed in.
27. You run up on that guy and you smush that vial into his face.
Yeah.
27 hits.
Wonderful.
And once more for the people in the back. What does the clown potion do?
The clown potion. We need to figure out what his fortitude save was.
I see. 12.
Wonderful. So I believe that means he is effectively like stage 2 infected, which means it'll last 2 rounds.
Beautiful. Immediate jelly legs.
Yeah. A victim of Clown Monarch is amusing to behold as they repeatedly suffer slapstick pratfalls. The poison disrupts the victim's sense of balance. The maximum duration is 6 rounds. So it's probably 4 rounds then if it's 3 stages and he's on stage 2 is how I'm reading
Yes.
it. Yeah, so he falls prone and must succeed at a DC 5 flat check. But it's DC 10 flat check for the first 2 rounds. When attempting a stand action.
Okay. So immediately, original Tink,
Mhm.
the older Tink, falls to the ground. Like he's tripped over his own feet. Tink, if you could just give me a very quick reflex to stay standing yourself,
That's so fine.
or do you also pratfall?
I got a 32.
Damn, okay. You watch this guy go down like a sack of potatoes and stand above him. You watch as he scrambles against the floor trying to stand again and again and again, and continually falling.
I'd love to try and take the gun. Just in case he does have bullets somewhere, because that's a very scary idea.
Okay, I am going to ask us to do a reflex off.
Sure.
Original Tink will be at a disadvantage.
Wonderful. Oh, I didn't do good.
Neither did he.
Wonderful.
What did you get?
18.
10. You've got
Oh.
the gun.
Phew.
All that's going through my head is Chicago, and they both reached for the gun.
They both reached for the gun.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. They
That's just playing. Please imagine this
Mhm.
playing over this scene right now. As Tink, your hand closes around cold steel, and you're in possession of the pistol that you had unwittingly given up to someone who has clearly mocked themselves as your enemy.
Yes. Yeah, and I think that's probably all I can do with
Yep.
my turn. So
Sure is.
he's just gonna be like standing above original Tink, fucking bleeding on him at this point.
Noelani, what are you doing?
I still don't know. Oh boy.
I know it's hard.
We're bad.
That's
we're
hard.
we're in too deep.
We're in too deep. We gotta get
I
out of
mean,
here.
but I do think that Gwynn sort of like coming for Noelani would have snapped her enough that, and there was several gunshots shot. So she's looking around, panicked a little bit, and as Tink regains control of the gun, she'll pipe up. It's like we need to get out of here. We shouldn't have come. And she will attempt to paralyze him. I mean, prone Tank is still moving, correct? Like he's still, for all intents and purposes, attempting to come at us in some way, shape, or form.
He's kind of just pratfalling on the ground right now.
I mean, I will attempt to paralyze him. Why not?
Okay.
So I'll cast paralyze. So
All
he
right.
needs to make a will saving throw.
That was unfortunately a natural 20.
Oh, hate that guy. Okay, and then she will, in hopes that Tink will follow suit. Like she mentioned, she's like, we should get out of here. She will look around. Where is the exit?
Good question. Please roll perception.
That's a 25.
Noelani, you come to the sickening realization that there does not appear to be an exit. You are standing in a room that is not a room, and all you can see, stretching on for perceivably miles, is a misty floor.
That's not good. That's not good. I don't want to use all my spells in the same turn. I will. There's a dead Belial on the table.
Yes.
And then I feel like Gwyn probably got Noelani to look away from biblically accurate Belial. So she is not making eye contact with all that. She will try to shake Gwyn out of the paralysis. I feel like that's probably futile, but just kind of, it's like, can you move? We need to get out of here. Do you know anything that could get us out of here? I can't teleport all of us out of here.
Hey, can I move? I think I'm still in my paralysis
Yeah,
turn,
yeah,
so
I'm pretty sure you are.
Yeah, you are still under paralysis.
okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn, Noelani?
That would be it. I'm gonna
You
see what Tink
feel
is
the
gonna do.
ground. You feel the ground rumble, and the very pressure of the air change as the creature that you had looked away from, Noelani, begins to move. Hands upon hands crawling from the gaping hole in its chest as it reaches out limbs towards original Tink. Seeking for something. And he holds up the golden skull. I will allow you all a reaction to this.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna try to stop him. I'm so sorry.
You may all roll a reflex if you would like to try and do something.
I'm paralyzed, so I don't think I can.
You are paralyzed, but you may roll a fortitude save if you would like to try and break paralyzation, and that can be
Okay.
what you attempt to do at this moment.
All right.
And there is a hero point for the PCs if anybody needs it.
Yeah. I mean, I'd love to just take a reaction if I can, because I'm there. This is within my 5-foot square.
This is within your 5-foot square. That's very true.
Yeah.
Because yeah, if he gets the sense that he's going for the skull, I think Tink would try to beat him there, basically. And failing that, would try to grab on whatever hand grabs the skull.
Considering that he is currently prone, you get advantage on anything you attempt to do.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna grabby. What should I roll for grabbies? Just attack?
You can roll attack, or you can roll athletics acrobatics.
I mean, I don't know how he's gonna do a flip to get it, so
Me neither.
I'll just roll an attack.
Oh, and a nat 20 for the PCs if they need it.
Oh wow! Well, I got.
I think chat is feeling bad about DK's
No,
nat 20 for evil Tink.
never feel bad. We have the rule there for a reason. I got a 30 for grabbies.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah.
As you see that mechanical hand unfurl, a lot slower and more stilted than yours moves, you dart in and reach for it. Wrapping your own hand around that tiny golden skull, and almost with anger, those gilded Biblically accurate, many multiplying, ever-moving hands reach towards you instead.
Yeah, this is the part he didn't think through.
Nope. I need a dex save. Well, a reflex save, please.
No.
You're
Oh, I
okay.
guess we do
Oh,
have. I guess we do have a nat 20.
You do
But
have
is-
a natural 20.
we
But
do
is
have
it-
20. Do
but is
we
it
have
funnier?
the rest of our reactions? Because I still have mine, and I was going
true,
to
that's true.
tackle the quarterback. So I'm wondering
for it,
if
let's
I
do it.
actually tackle Tink in my attempt.
Yeah, if you want to roll reflex, we can see if you can manage to do that.
My question is it funnier if I rolled a nat 1?
Hmm.
That's a 25 reflex, I see.
Yes, 25 reflex. And the attempt was essentially going to be if, again, we were all reaching for the skull. Noelani would have cast Dimensional Assault and essentially teleported to the square within range, which it's not very big in here. And essentially, like, run past the, like a tackle for the ball, basically.
You can tackle Tink.
Yeah.
I will allow that.
I think
And hopefully get us both out of the way from.
Tink, who just failed his reflex save,
I
so
yeah.
does not need to roll in this instance. You can absolutely knock him aside. A hair's breadth from about 10 of those reaching monstrous hands hitting the floor, and you see that the floor beneath where Tink was standing shatters into innumerable pieces, and left is just a gaping hole into the universe.
Yeah, Noelani's like on Tink. It's like, don't let that thing touch you. You don't want that thing to touch you.
What is I'm right.
And try to scramble to our feet. It's like, get Gwynn, start running to the void. Unclear.
Run to void instructions unclear.
It is original Tink's turn. Gwyn, did you make that fortitude save? Ah,
Yep.
yes, you did. 24. A 24, I will allow you to have broken out of paralysis,
Okay.
which means you get the remainder of your turn
Okay.
after Tink. After opposing Tink. Who is still flailing everywhere.
It's a good spell, man. It's good poison.
It's also that he just keeps rolling nat ones.
I love it. It's just
was
the
a 2.
goofiest way to incapacitate someone.
It looks like the floor is slippy in the way that he's attempting to get up. And the only way that he appears to be able to stabilize himself is like on all fours. And then immediately kind of slats back down to the ground. The frustration is clear. He's swearing, he's slipping, he's sliding. Gwyn, what are you doing?
I don't have much I can do, right? I guess like she'd run after them.
Roll perception.
Okay. Sorry. It's plus 12 now, right? Yes. So that's 28. 28.
There is a soft glow coming from your pocket.
Oh, okay. Gwyn looks down and stuffs her hand in her pocket and pulls out the stone.
Everybody else, please roll perception.
Dirty 20.
28.
You both see Gwyn pull from her pocket one of the spherical stones that you have been finding everywhere, but this is one that you haven't seen before. It is dark and infinite, very similar to the hole into space and the universe that you can see in the floor. Gwyn, as you pull it from your pocket,
Mhm.
I need you to make a wisdom save, please.
Okay. Who natural 20.
Oh, wonderful. I was going to say, there's still a
Yes.
nat 20 kicking around.
Yeah, there's still a hero point.
You hear a soft voice, all of you do, echo through the air. What languages do Noelani and Tink speak?
Do-do-do-do.
Yeah, just let me
I
figure
got
out where that is. Details. Common, Dwarven, Elven, Orcish.
I've got those, and then the good type of fae, and the bad type of fae, and then I've got Aquan, which is aquatic creatures, and water elemental creatures.
Okay, everybody but Noelani and Gwyn, please deafen for just a second.
You on the other side.
Bye.
Boy.
I've not been on the one on this side for a while.
Welcome.
Hello.
Hi.
Is everybody deafened?
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, a soft voice echoes through whatever cavern of reality that you are currently trapped in. And Noelani, you instantly recognize it as speaking both Fey languages at once. Gwyn, you hear it in your native tongue,
Mhm.
as clear as day. And the words are simply, I've given you what you need to get out of here. You should probably use it. Throw the stone in the hole. Simple as that. Alright?
Oh,
Alright.
alright. So we gotta make a Yulie.
And everybody can come back, so let's call them back.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
It was a very quick one, absolutely.
Wow. Oh, that sounds great. That sounds good.
Yeah.
So how far behind is the hole now?
It's within throwing distance.
Okay. But
It's
like
about
I have
10
to
feet.
turn around.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Gwen's gonna skid to a halt and turn around, just so that she knows that she can get the stone into the hole, and she yeets it.
Alright. Please roll an athletics for me.
Okay. Ooh, that was good. Dirty 20.
Beautiful. You watch as Gwyn has pulled out this stone that resembles space itself and throws it into the hole in the floor. And you watch as the stone sinks through space, drifting, drifting, and drifting, and drifting. And then it flashes a golden light. And the room around you fractures just as you hear that original Tink, that older, mistrodden Tink, scream in defeat and the room around you shatters. You feel solid stone under all of your feet. The ground sturdy, the night air cold. It's raining, and that's markedly unpleasant. But you're not in the morgue. And in front of you sits a little orb. Gwynn, that stone has returned to you from where you threw it out into the universe.
He frowns and picks it up again and stares it down.
Roll perception, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean everyone. Yulie and Yenna as well, please.
Oh.
Oh,
I'd also like to know if my dead not boyfriend is here. I'd like to know if dead wife is here. Sorry. It came into my head and then I couldn't unhear it.
Your dead situationship is not here.
Yeah. Tink is having his own kind of freak out about that.
You do possess the little golden skull, though.
I know, and I'm not... All he knows is he didn't want them to have it, but he wanted to put it back, so he's also not sure he wants to have it.
Well, tough shit, son.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, so many peepers. Okay.
Yulie, how?
I don't know, man. I have no answers.
Yenna, as the room around you has grown quieter, the groups of people drifting and leaving,
Mm-hmm.
you can hear the clunking of two mechanics working in the hallway. Moira and Balthazar have gone out there to look at the machine. But you hear a strange fizzle of magic, and the weave tugs strangely into a direction outside. Gwynn, you recognize the door that you are standing in front of. This is Zinnia's door. You've been here before.
she looks back at the others. And
I help think and up. It's like, so sorry. So it's like, did I break anything on you, kind of thing.
Honestly, that hurt a lot less than the...
Where are your bullet wounds? Like, yeah, where did you get shot?
Clearly in non-lethal places.
Yeah, like Noelani will like sort of try to pat you down, make sure you didn't break any bones, but also like, you're gonna want to get that checked. Oh,
Gwynn will bang on the door.
Yenna, you definitely noticed that. Gwynn, as you rap on the door, though,
Mhm.
you realize something that you hadn't seen when you'd visited last time.
Oh.
That above the door knocker, there is carved a small mask.
Motherfucker.
You don't fucking say.
Tink, you can also see that.
He's a little preoccupied, but he
He's a little
makes a
preoccupied,
note.
but you see it. Whether or not
He-
you
he-
recognize and notice it.
Yeah. I think he's probably like kind of fiddling with his bag and like combat making potion to like take. Trying to down a healing potion before they open the door.
Yenna and Yulie, the entire room around you goes quiet. You hear Cal murmur, "Wasn't expecting anybody else." He clearly draws a sword from his side, making his way into the hallway.
And I don't see the door, right? Only Yenna's seen it.
Yenna hasn't seen it. Yenna felt the magic and heard like
The door knock.
the second
Mm.
before the door knock.
I feel like...
But you've both heard the door knocker.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like Yulie would hear the knocking on the door. That's alright.
Yeah.
Yulie would stand to try and get a look at whatever. But, you know, she's a shorty boardy, so she's doing her best.
Yeah. I mean, mysterious stores have been both good and bad, and I think Yenna's just honestly gonna start running over there. Like, what? Like, we're either under attack or something something even weirder is happening. So
Do you want to try and beat Cal to the door? Or are you running
uh
over to Yulie?
Well, I'm not near the door, am I?
I was gonna say
No.
those are opposite
No.
directions, I would think.
Yeah,
Yes,
Yenna's coming to the
I'm giving
door.
you these options.
Yuri can't fix everything, you know.
Yuri can't
It
fix
can try.
everything. Honestly, I think she's not
Those are
she's
clear
not
words.
necessarily trying to beat Cal there, but is going over to like inspect, and maybe prepping a cantrip. Who knows what will come through that door?
Balthazar and Moira are in a world of their own as Cal opens the door into the hall and passes them. And you watch as Cal opens the door, a sword hidden behind his back, but ready to strike. And you see Gwynn. Oh. Well, I suppose it does stand to reason that the rest of you would somehow find your way here.
Could we get a healer?
And like literally just like push Calria like in the knee to be like, get out of the way.
Charlie worth
Shit. Cal just rolled a 1, so he falls over.
Perfect. Amazing.
Incredible.
She's so
Yeah.
powerful.
He just wasn't expecting to be bowled over by tiny gnome.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I mean, Yenna will prepare a heal, to start dragging them out of door. So
Yeah.
everybody's
You see Tink is looking much better. He definitely did down a health potion. Be like, nope, like I can't walk into anywhere like this. But he like cracks a smile at Yenna fucking bowling his brother over. In spite of being absolutely like clearly shot.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like, oh my god. But yeah, just once everybody's like visible, it's going to start healing. And it's like, is that
Fanta-
everything?
Yeah, he got he got the most hurt. But
Okay.
we should probably catch you all up. Are you two? Are you okay?
Physically, I think so. Uh, We also have things to catch you up on. It's
What
welcome to
was
the secret society. Just like gestures at the people that are remaining in the room.
Cal is standing up and dusting himself off, while also sheathing his sword.
Yeah.
Yes, perhaps all of this catching up should be better done indoors.
Yeah.
Come inside.
We're all coming in. We're all coming in.
The door is firmly
Um,
shut behind you all.
Yeah.
Tink.
Yeah. What? Yeah. What's up?
I need you to roll perception with advantage, please.
Oh no. Okay.
And
Oh.
actually, roll engineering with advantage.
Oh, lovely. Thank God, because my first roll was a 1, and that would have made me really sad. He's good at this. 35.
Tink, you know that machine that's in the hallway.
It's the one from the schematics.
It's the one from the schematics.
But also not a dead Balthazar.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
also not a dead Balthazar, but that's definitely secondary to the fact that that's a fucking time machine.
He's going through so many emotions immediately. He's just like, dead situationship somewhere. I have the not dead part of him, question mark, maybe, in my pocket, I guess. I guess that's where that goes. I guess that goes in a pocket. Like, like he's like, I'm like, what do I do with this? Like, how do I? Then walks in, sees his not dead professor, sees him working on a time machine. And I think takes a small moment of buffering, like enters the hallway, stops completely, and just stares for a second. And then runs over. Did he fucking made it? He fucking, like, is this a time machine?
Both people working on the time machine stop and look at you. Moira kind of makes a little squinty face. You know what this is?
I had
Come
some
on, boy.
ideas.
And your ideas are? Don't keep them bottled up. I absolutely need to know.
He, I think, just takes out the schematics and lays them on the table. And there would be, like, he'd be flipping through to his, like, notes on it. And just be like, well, based on how it works, or at least the proposed, I don't know if it would have changed from, it doesn't matter. And yeah, it just kind of starts rambling. Bullet wounds forgotten. He drank a numbing tonic and got healed. It's fine. It's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He just a little holes in the clothes. It'll figure out.
Which is the moment in time that Cal says from the doorway, "Tink, are you shot?"
Listen,
Bernard immediately runs over and goes, "Oh my gosh, you got shot?"
Yulie is right behind Bernard and finally sees everyone and goes, "Oh my gosh, you're okay!" And starts sobbing and hugging everybody.
Oh no!
Tink and realizes he's shot and goes, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?"
it's fine. It's fine. I'm healed. I healed,
I'm so glad you're alive. I'm so glad to see you.
He gives Yulie a big hug.
Aww.
Yay, hugs for everybody.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yay.
We're all
Aw.
okay.
With the power of friendship.
Yeah, very when presented with the idea of, like, you got shot, and he's like, well, I got better. Like, that's not important right now. There's the least important thing that happened, and just the most visible.
Can Gwyn look around for Zinnia?
Absolutely. She is literally just walking back into the sunroom with a tray of tea,
Okay, sweet.
realizing the majority of people have left.
Okay. She'll approach her and, like, clearly struggling to form the words, and she'll say, how old is this house?
This house? Well, you have to understand this is one of the first buildings that was built in Carnocht.
So
Back when they still had the old Whitestone mines open.
So the mask on the doorway, is that, do you know anything about it?
I might know a few things. It depends what you want to know about it.
Gwen's gonna present the stone. Curious to see if it, because it has carvings on it, right?
It does indeed have carvings on
Yeah.
it. And you see a strange expression on Zinnia's face that reads as reverence. Oh, sweet girl, I wonder what he's putting you through. Sit down. You're gonna need a moment. She starts
Does.
laying out the accoutrement of tea and cups and carafes, as well as a small plate of sweet cakes. Do you want your answers now or later?
Preferably sooner, I think.
I don't know a lot, but I can give you a starting point. Are you alright with them hearing?
She looks over at the others and then nods.
Zinnia sits down across from you. Are you all listening in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I as much
Yeah.
as I feel like there's a part of Tink who would want to stay over there, yeah, we all got to be on the same fucking page for once.
Yeah, I think Noelani will make her way over, like at the like pipe up of like, is it okay if they all listen? And she'll do like a shoulder squeeze on Gwyn, when she comes over and like sit next to her.
Yeah, someone drag Tink's ass in there and sit him down.
I'll do that for you. Balthazar will 100% be like, we've got this, and just nudge you over to the rest.
Right, yeah.
And he'll sit on a couch in a way that's like, oh my god, I forgot how nice it was to sit.
Long before this city was ever built, there was a creature. Just a small thing would travel from place to place in the world, doing good and doing bad. Wasn't made of any particular material, wasn't dark, wasn't light. And in its waiting and in its traveling, it met an elven woman. And as most things are wont to do, they fell in love. Or so the story goes. And in an effort to keep her, for it was immortal and she was not, no matter how long your species may live, he built a city around her, where Carnocht stands now, made of white stone rising to the skies. And for ages and ages, as the years and centuries passed, it was a land of knowledge and research and technology, magic the likes of which no one had ever seen, led by its fierce queen, the high elf that this shadow had fallen in love with, this creature. And as time passed, it grew ever more aware that she was growing older. that there were lines around her eyes, around her mouth, that the joints that had been so nimble when she was young started to creak and ache. And it called upon all the best scholars in the city to find a way to stop time, that they might spend eternity together. It proved to be the undoing of that city. I don't know the particulars. It's not written down anywhere. I imagine so that no one can recreate what happened on those grounds. But I do know that the city was torn from that creature, that it was left alone as the towers of the city fell into another world it couldn't reach. And in its grief, it sought every piece of magic it could, and it consumed it. Swallowed it down, just like a sweet cake. For decades, it traveled from settlement to settlement, retreading the steps that it had taken long before it had ever met its queen, and devoured every ounce of magic it could find. And for a long while, the world was left with no magic at all. Gewaghan, I hear, has better records of those times and the things that happened in them. It gets a bit sketchy on our end. The inability to use magic for so long led to a decline in our knowledge and technology for a while. One that we're still recovering from, so I hear. And then the dragons settled this city. When they did, they knew about the creature that had stood upon these grounds oh so long ago. By this point, it was revered as a spirit, if you will, tied to the very lands and magic that it had consumed. No one who built this city had ever seen it or heard from it. Maybe it was long gone by this point. But the people here called on it for favors, for the kind of things that people do, for a good harvest, a good life. My wife is pregnant, please let our baby be good and healthy. It rained way too much last year, please don't let my cellar flood. And around the town and the city as it was built, that symbol upon the door was carved. Anywhere that called upon that creature for help. I don't know if it was the magic that gave it form. I don't know if maybe it was the love of his elven queen. I don't know if it was the will of all those people calling on it. But I do know that when certain rituals were done, it came. It would show up, gold mask shining like some kind of knight, and it would help those who asked for it. Helped me when I was young, too. When I left a home that didn't want me anymore, and set off on my own, running with pirates and thieves. Gave me somewhere safe. Here, in this house. And I haven't stepped foot out of this city since. When I asked it why it would help me like that, it said simply that it's what she would have wanted it to do. That it had caused enough destruction and it was time to help now. I don't know its name, just the stories. But I do know that I haven't seen hide nor hair of that creature since all these loops began. And I can only hope that we haven't scared it away or killed it. I can only hope that if you carry something like this, with its signs and symbols so neatly carved upon it, that whatever it wants from you is something that you can pay. Creatures like that are fickle things at the best of times, no matter how kind this one might seem to be right now. I have a book, if you'd like it, on some of the rituals that people used to do in this city. That's all I can offer you.
I won't say no to that. Yeah, I would appreciate that. Thank you.
Of course. She reaches out and puts a hand on your shoulder. I imagine with everything going on, this is difficult to absorb. Have some tea. Have a sweet cake. The world might be ending, but they help. Trust me. I've
What?
been through this almost as many times as he has, and motions towards Balthazar.
I'm gonna have to put the world's ending.
Yeah. Yeah, what?
Oh shit, I forgot they didn't know. And she gets up and leaves. At which point Balthazar is like, so you leave me to explain? Fine.
So in this moment, is it perhaps fair to say that, like, we each tell our side of the story? I want to drill into Gwynn so bad.
Do it. Do it.
In this moment, I think it is fair to say that we are leaving this session here.
Bro.
Fair.
And the kids talk about the things that happened that we all know that happened. Wow. Okay. Good.
Good talk. Good talk.
Good talk.
Would you like to submit a list of such things?
We can do that in the game chat.
Wow.
And yeah, all the above board stuff at least. I feel like we need to just be like, and they all know.
Absolutely. This is the DM saying that before next session, you all can speak and get your stories straight. And kind of confer with each other for the ease of gameplay.
Yes.
But that is very much where we are going to leave the game this evening. And I hope you've all had fun.
Yes, the stun silence is
Yes.
fun. The stun silence is fun. I need to know that.
This is good. This is good.
This is good, actually. It's good. It's
We're
good.
still in
So-
revered contemplation.
Yeah.
We're
We
just-
so much has happened.
There's
Yeah.
been so much plot revealed to you over this session. I would be surprised if there wasn't stunned silence.
We're just here.
Absorbing.
I am a sponge.
So many questions still.
I know, me too.
Well, they're all gonna have to wait until next week. Thank
Let's-
you everybody for
Bye.
joining us.
Thank
Thank you, chat, so much for
Thank
all of
you.
the D20s, all of the hero point. Thank you for joining us and interacting with the game. It's been fantastic. We will see you next week. Yeah?